ladies and gentlemen and ladies, girls and boys and girls. Welcome back to our channel, Inspirational Minutes with David. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and let you know our channel's back on. Hit the like and share, it helps the channel grow. As we talk about grow, you know what rhymes with grow? No, you know. The Audacity of Woke, a memoir of a man who's been mentally asleep by yours truly, David Butler. Please get the book if you have not got the book yet. Thank you for your support in advance. Thank you for your support and supporting me with this channel, the bills that we have every week, and also supporting the book and learn a little bit more about yours truly, David Butler, the Fly Optician. Hit this subscribe button, hit the bell notifications that let you know our channel's back on. We're about to go in there a little bit. I have a playoff game to watch. I hope it's the last night. Hey, we have some great things to talk about, and we're gonna get right down through there today. And get my stuff together so we can get this done. Have a drink on me. Let's have a drink. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been drinking a few weeks, but let's go. Life is too short to spend it at war with yourself. But today, the title of our bill today, which is the last thing on the lies. You know, we've been talking about lies for the last, I think, 3 or 4 bills. Been talking about lies. Today, our bill today is properly titled Spiritual Maturity Amongst Lies, Living Intelligently, Evolving Simultaneously. Now, amongst the lies, living intelligently, evolving simultaneously, but having maturity. We're spiritual beings, so we have maturity with our spiritual side of us. We are spiritual mature. And since we talk about the lies, I get into a few lies. You know, I'm on it. I've been with the S hits for the last month, you know. And let's talk about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, it ends on 7. Let's talk about 7 lies that, you know, you probably didn't know nothing about, but I'm going to bring you up to date. This first lie is about the pyramids, all 7. Please know, pyramids are not tombs. No mummy has ever been found inside the pyramid or a pyramid. All mummies were found in the King's Valley. Number 2, how the hell do you cut 20 tons blocks of granite with extreme precision and lift them one by one on top of the other in the king's chamber? How the hell you do that with wooden ramps? How do you do that? Tell me about it. 3, let's say wooden ramps were used, okay? Just for instance, just for keepsake, you know, just for the shits. Since we're with the shits. Let's just say wooden ramps were used. You need to cut down a whole forest. A whole forest. Sometimes people can't see the forest because of the tree, but you have to cut down a whole forest. A whole forest in order to provide wood to move 2.3 million blocks of huge granite stones. What the hell is the evidence for that wood? Huh? So we talking about lies. But we are living intelligent, evolving simultaneously with our mature spirit. Spiritual maturity. 4, there's not a single hieroglyphic text that says ancient Egyptians built the pyramids. FYI, by the way. Five. How many slaves or workers do you need to quarry, lift, cut 2.3 million stones? And where the hell do you find the people who can laser cut and lift huge stones of granite? Question mark. So now we're beginning to think. Now we're beginning to question our why. Now we're beginning to use our critical thinking skills. 6. How do you position? Oh, you know I'm bringing out. How do you position the whole pyramid to face true north 4,000 years ago when the builders didn't know about the wheel? That's the bias of mainstream Egyptianists. That's what they say. The bias that they have. People who so-called go to school and study for this. Number 7. The top of the pyramid is a 1/4 of an inch off center. Base of the pyramid. That's after placing 2.3 million blocks of granite stone. When you divide that tiny margin of error, ERROR, by 2.3 million stones, the accuracy in which the stones were placed is unparalleled and has never been done by modern architects with all the modern technology ever. Conclusion. 90% of human history were buried by the time the other 10% is written by the victors. His story. Again, you don't get to hear about her story, their story, our story. Again, unless you go to the library, where the lies are buried. Ever forget that. And guess what? And I repeat this again. No, it's not aliens. Aliens. It was just advanced, ancient, human tech. See, what we have in the world, we always had. They just revamped it, made it look new, a little bit more modern, but they had the technology all along. There's nothing new underneath the sun. Please believe that. You see, the brain. The brain is the most complicated object. The brain in the universe. Your brain, the most complicated object in the universe. It requires just 20 watts, 20 watts of power to stimulate your brain. A computer the size of a city block, would need to be powered by a nuclear power plant. Yet your brain only needs 20 watts. You see how magnificent you are? You see who you are? Do you realize? Do you understand? Do you overstand? Do you understand who you are? Don't sleep on you. Don't sleep on you. Now, Romney, R-U-M-I, a 13th century Persian spiritual teacher was asked, what is spiritual maturity? Name my bill today. Spiritual maturity amongst the lives. Spiritual maturity amongst living, intelligent, evolving simultaneously. So they asked Romney, what is spiritual maturity? It's when we stop trying to change others and focusing on changing, guess who? Ourselves. Changing ourselves. It is when we accept people as they are. It is when we understand that everyone is correct according to their own perspective. Everyone is correct, again, according to their own perspective. What you see might not what I see, but you might be right according to your perspective. It is when we learn to let go completely. It is when we're able to not have expectations in a relationship. And we give of ourselves for pleasure of giving. Oh, you said you want me to repeat that? Again? It's when we're able to not have expectations in a relationship. And we give of ourselves for the pleasure. We give of ourselves, just for the pleasure of giving. It is when we understand what we do it for our own peace. Positive energy always creates evolution. It is when we stop showing the world just how smart we truly are. It is when we stop comparing ourselves to others. There's only one you. Even when you have a twin, y'all might look alike and might even think alike. But you still have your own unique pattern, your own unique Torah field around you. It's only one you out of all these billions of people here on this flat planet Earth. It is when we are at peace with ourselves. It is when we are able to distinguish between need and want. And we're able to let go of that want. Again, it is when we're able to distinguish between need and want. And we're able to let go of that want. You see, spiritual maturity is gained when we stop attaching happiness to material things. Romney, thank you. You know, people always talk about how passionate that I am. And I've been passionate all my life. Because I learned, like I said, I think I said this last week or the bill before last week, that all truths pass through three stages. Three stages. First is ridiculed and laughed upon. Second is violently opposed. And third, it is self-accepted as self-evident. Third, it is self-accepted. It is accepted by all as self-evidence. You see, I love all people. I love the energy of people, because people change. So I love the soul of a person, because people will change. So you have to learn to love the soul that links up to your tribe, to your vibes, that you have the same type of magnetic soul, personality, energy. That's what I love about people, you see. And when I use the word love, living on value energy, letting out vulnerable emotions, I am not making an attempt at rhetoric or wordplay. I am attempting to express a refugient, unrestrained emanation from the deepest, the most profound, durable region of my very soul. an unshakable energy that I have never, ever, ever questioned. Ever. I can't worry about how people view me. I'm living in my assignment. The soul that's inside this body. I am living my assignment. I can't worry about the way people view me. So let me give you a little bit more game before we leave. The way people view you. Sometimes I think about the different characters I play in everyone's story. I'm a terrible person in some people's narratives and a godsend to others. And none of it has anything to do with the person that I truly am. The lens that others view you through is colored. It's colored by their upbringing, beliefs, and individual experiences. Some people see your bright personality as enduring, right? As enduring, and others see it as fucking annoying. Some people think you're weak and emotional, and others feel safe to be themselves around you. Do you now understand? Some people think you're rude and selfish, while others respect the way you stand up for yourself and others. Some people truly admire the way you take pride in the way you look, and others think you're conceited. Ain't that the truth? And none of it has to do with who you truly are as a person. You have to understand, okay? You have to understand that you have no authority over how people view you. So never try to control the way others see you, because the only thing that truly matters when the dust settles down at the end of the day is what you genuinely see in yourself. Cody Brent, thank you. People ask me what I do for a living and what I do on, these little YouTube and all that and TikTok. Well, when people, woo, okay, that's what shows it off when I say this. When people ask what I do for a living, what I do for a living besides creating optical happiness, I create ripples and space-time continuum that alter future realities in the third dimension. That's what I do for a living. You see, you can give a person knowledge, but you can't make them think. Some people want to remain fools. Some people want to be, part of the herd that's falling off the ledge. They don't know the ledge because they don't want the knowledge. Only because truth requires them to change. That was said by Tony Gatkins Jr. And I'm going to end with this. I know you're probably wondering. You're probably wondering if I believe in a higher power. If I, David, D-flat optician, believe in a higher power. I believe in a higher power. I have no need or desire to wrap an identity around it, because religion's obsession with the right identity has caused separation of our planet's people. The plan. It was a plan on this planet. Plan and got trapped in the net over religion. Trapped in a net. And I truly believe in love and unity, regardless of our spiritual beliefs. Whether we call it God, the source, Buddha, the universe, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, energy, whatever. The universe, whatever. whatever. That doesn't matter to me. My eyes, you see, my eyes, my ears, and my heart are open to wisdom, beauty, and the miracles that surround us constantly. If you made it this far in our Inspirational Minutes with David, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, and let you know our channel is back on. Hit the like and share. Help us grow. Help us continue to grow. Share the message. Reach out at me. I'll reach back out at you. If I love myself, which I do, when I love myself, I love you. And when you love you, I love myself. I leave you in peace. Positive energy always create evolution. I love you. I love you in truth. Peace.